Hello, I am exhibiting some incredible restraint and playing Mario RPG and not. It's fine. I'm really looking forward to this game. I joke, but I love this remake. It's so cute. There's so much charm into it. It was made with so much love. I'm not actually sure the name of the development team that made it. I want to say it starts with an A. It doesn't even say in the title screen, huh? But we should give them, I think, maybe another IP to work with, like Chrono Trigger or Earthbound, or I don't know, what's another like Super Nintendo RPG we could have a remake of, like how they did Live Alive, or oh, there was a Secret of Mana remake a while ago, but I heard it's not good. Art Piazza, right? Reliant K has a cover of Sleigh Ride. Sorry, I got confused because I looked over at the chat and I saw Fazero and Spalton. And I thought, are those Reliant K songs? And then I understood. The first thing I'm going to do, because I so cruelly forgot it last time, is to play F-Zero. No, that's not the right button. I'm going to read the journal and the monster list because I forgot. Again, I'm sorry. So I'm going to read the stuff that I missed last time. So, doesn't it seem like the impact sound of their ramming attack, reverberating inside their shells where they're inside, would get on their nerves? Maybe they don't have inner ears. Also, I feel like I must have read this already, but there isn't a check mark beside it, so... Did I not? Maybe, oh, I didn't tattle it. Whatever. I thought I did? Yeah, I feel like I read this one, but I just didn't tattle them, so that's why there's no check. I don't know. Whatever. Where have we left off? There's Apprentice. Oh, the check mark means you didn't get the thought peak. I see. Or the lack of it, rather. As apprentices, they undergo intense daily training, such as chasing beetles, in hopes of becoming snifters. Sniffsters. I guess they could be snifters if you poured some whiskey into their hole. Anyway. Whenever the Thropers living on Star Hill look at the shooting stars that fall around them, they wish that the world was theirs. Throper? Throper, not Throper, whatever. The world is theirs. How could you say no? Their eyes aren't spiraling because they're dizzy. It's because they're so paralyzed trying to decide between all of the attacks at their disposal. Mucka mucka. A new third theory has arisen in the debate whether mastodons are mammoths or elephants, but the evidence of it is pretty bare bones. Good. Bless. Like crooks, sackets run away on quick legs. If a crook and a sacket met, which do you think would flee first? I mean, they would kiss first, and then they would flee. In embarrassment. We've already covered the pulsar's idiosyncrasies in their thought peak. Feel free to look it up the next time you meet one. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I am not a 5. I'm not a 7 either. Zeostar the 6th. Maybe they use Ink Blast, which deals 150% normal damage, because their normal attacks aren't enough. You could say they're a sucker for a strong attack. Did I write these? Dak, did you write these? We tried to do an interview about the origin of Mr. Kipper's name, but he just skipped around without answering us. The bubble it uses is a trusty way of defending itself when it hasn't fought in a while and is getting rusty. It's the sweat secreted when it's flustered. I don't think I'd want to fight that either. The tips of their legs are bent because they're always crouching. Rarely one will stand up straight, and everyone excitedly says, "Liuko, that!" Yeah, you fell asleep during the star battles. I'm sorry, Adora. I'm too chill. They love souls and use their sickles to swiftly harvest the souls of their enemies. But what do they do with the souls once they have them? You know, it's like step 1, souls. Step 3, Step 4, profit. I didn't thought peek these fellas either. Man, I'm ashamed of myself. The book's psychoanalysis theorizes that their use of moves that transform others into mushrooms and scarecrows reveals their own desire to transform. I didn't realize Mario RPG is a trans allegory. So I really like the little mushroom on this fella's head. Is that a mushroom? I don't know, but I like it. The way they throw dreadfully big bones with their dreadfully long arms is so dreadful that one might think of them as otherworldly. It looks so sad, though. Boop. The bones they throw can't be their own, surely. They look like they would collapse if they threw their own bones. They must be special bones for throwing. Yeah, I never realized they had mushrooms on them either, but that's the perk of these, this remaster, that you can actually see what some of these sprites were supposed to look like. They are rather strong for their small size, and their bite attack is deadlier than you'd think. They are good at manual labor and always wear gloves. They are bats despite being pigs, and pigs despite being bats. A group despite being singular, and singular despite being a group. Enigmax indeed. I want to see it split. Yeah, this was always a sprite I had trouble parsing back in the day. But now, it's just a bunch of little bat pigs. Though they all look identical, some are considered left or right tentacles based on the direction they grow. These have a firm springiness when chewed. Wait, really? So I had to have poked both the tentacles? It's not the same tattle? Though they all look identical, some are considered left or right tentacles based on the direction they grow. These are softer and easier to chew on, the baby food. He loves squeezing his limber body into incredibly tight spaces. You could say he's gotten into getting into things. Ugh. Worried about what might be in the box? You should be. It's a whoa. They're always watching you. Wait. They're very small. Oh, that might be the best one. I didn't tattle them. I'm so sad. I'll never know what's going through this head. That's probably large enough to house a single brain cell. Actually, I think its tattle in the original was "Me speak softly, big stick." So that might be what they're like. You can buy tattles in, I think it was Booster Pass. I might be able to go back and just find a Micro Goomba, some Mini Goomba, whatever. Wear your red bandana proud, sing our song and sing it loud. We're carefree pirates. Yo-ho, yo-ho-ho. Wear your blue bandana proud, stand fast gainst every wave and cloud. Yo-ho, yo-ho-ho. Johnny bested the man-eating shark that terrorized the seas, thereby ruling the oceans. I've become king of the pirates, he thought. Wait. So wait, is Johnny a guy wearing the skin of the shark he has bested? Is that what's going on here? As you can see eyes in the shark. Is he just wearing a suit? He's just a dude? He's a shark with another guy in him somehow, right? I'm having a crisis here. Mary Chrysler. He fervently desires promotion and is desperate for his boss, Smithy, to like him. He's good at butting in to take cheap jabs at his colleagues. I've worked with people like that. He's wearing his fursuit. Is it considered a fursuit if it's a shark? I know people use the term scalies for reptiles. What do you do with fish? Are there fish furries? Fishies? There must be, right? Like any animal. It's like how every Pokemon, I think, will have at least one person out there who goes to bat for them. There's gotta be fish sonas, right? You're supposed to... I have to tattle the duplicate. Oh, man. There isn't much to explain about a creature that has no form. Formless no more, but still without substance? Interesting. Its magic attacks are strong, so watch out. When becoming a Chow, a bluish-tinged gray canine's fur changes from bluish-tinged gray, making it stronger than a bluish-tinged gray canine. Don't say it's hair dye, not to their face. They wait for foes in the sinkholes of the Land's End Desert. You can get a frog coin by stomping on them in the field 3 times. I forgot about that. They picked the name Octovator to seem cool. They're rivals with Octolots and always battle when they meet. Their favorite fruit is bananas. Apparently they're called Geckets because they're geckos who are a little more with it. But no fashion statement stays in forever. That's not true. Big spiral anime glasses are eternal. And reptiles are cool. Or amphibians, I guess. Also cool. Are they real shoguns? They're as real as Johnny is. Apparently they have their own theme song called Beat It, Bezo, which they seldom sing in front of others. If you manage to hear it, count yourself lucky. I want the Bezo song DLC. For most flora, a flower of a different color is still the same species, but for this monster, when its color changes, its name changes along with it. This doesn't mention anything about its texture. Is it, in fact, chewy? Judging by their looks, you'd think they deliver powerful venom. Instead, they turn their foes into scarecrows, which is so much worse. These seem to be called stingers because of their pointy barbs. But buzzers also have stingers, and stingers make buzzing sounds, so don't think about it too hard. The wishy-washy behavior they exhibit by attacking with leaf whips before blowing a sweet kiss is less carrot stick than carrot and stick. You may think you've seen these scurrying steps elsewhere, but if you listen to the footsteps closely, it's more like a riff on a familiar theme. Wait, again, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I almost wish I could pause the animation to just look at it. Like, it still looks like a fish to me. Like, this could be someone's fursona. Their fish-sona. They're fishy. I just want the tentacles again. There we go. That's all I wanted. Frogogs name their children Ribbites. But what do Ribbites name their children? They don't appear in this game, so we may never know. Who knows where he went off to or what he was doing, but that rascally Belome, or rather, Belome, has shown his face again. How do you read the O with the tilde in front of it? Belome? Oh man, that's right, I didn't get to tattle the Mallow clone. Look at him go. We could put this one in the mines. Actually, that reminds me. Zarthwomp, I don't know if he's here right now, but the mouse leg. If I can not drop my controller while I get my mouse to move. Zarthwomp made this of Mallow in the mines. So there you go. For everybody who's like hashtag Mallow for the mines, there you go. We can put the clone in, right? No one will know. It's fine. Like, you can't tell them apart. They're both brainless. Actually, I bet the clone is smarter than Mallow. Despite all his training, he's not much stronger. But that's no surprise, since his strategy is still based around hoping for a lucky hit. He's nowhere near experienced enough to beat me. I should be okay as long as I use Valor up and occasionally attack twice. Valor? See, I said it wrong the last time and I got roasted for it. I just noticed his name, Testing Capabilities. You asked for it. This is a bad time for me to start sympathizing with my opponents. I've got Quicksilver and Silver Bullets, and they won't be expecting those. And then, Jinx, Sensei in action. If they let their guard down, they're done for. They'll learn that soon enough. With bombs away after Vigor up, I'm not holding anything back. I can't lose. I'll hydrate and posture check, thank you. I actually have a cup of tea here with me. I really need a tea emote, don't I? Or a tea redeem. Mari, your tea! delicious. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a little thing on the desk here so I don't make a big thud when I put my teacup down. There we go. Thank you, Raifan. Freaking out about what might be in the box? You should be. It's a please no. They never, ever stop watching you. It was caught cheating at treasure chest slots and confined inside Please No as punishment, where it is being forced to clean. Clean what? Everything. Still looks like Ernie, like the Muppet. Amazing that I beat Jinx in 3 consecutive fights. Oh, thank you. I feel like I was a little underleveled for at least a third one, so I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, Fautso got his name changed. I guess it's a little easier to say Ginny, isn't it? Yeah, Please No might be the best name in the game, although I do really like... What? What? Jump Jump. They might seem riled up, but they're just playful at heart. They get a bad rap because of their absurdly painful bite. How could you be mad at that face? It's cute. I mean, I wouldn't want to get bitten by it, but it's cute. Is it strange to call these Smilaxes when the only time they show their pearly teeth is to bite? They're so happy to bite, though. It can use Petal Blast even though it isn't the right season for it to bloom. That's what you get from a freak of nature like this. Pretty, though. Grinder is their move where they swipe with their spears instead of using their claws. As they say, the early birdie grinds the worm. Worm paste. In their downtime from serving in Bowser's Minions, they're in high demand as shell wax models. Double page spreads only, of course. Ooh la la. Doing. When they ring their bells and let fly with a doom reverb, it feels to you like the gloves are off. But to them, they're just treating you to a song. Adorable. Oh, I want the song while I drink my tea. I think your song needs more than 4 notes. Or 3 notes. Whatever. They want to heal injured orb users, but they're going through a trial separation right now. Will the orb users and orbicants ever reunite? They spin to blow air and hinder people walking, but I've heard a rumor on the wind that there's one in a town somewhere blowing pleasant breezes. They may have the same appearance and behavior as Leucos, distinguished only by their color, but they're definitely not filler. That's just how monsters are. Did you hear that? They're not palette swaps. The big troopers scare the hell out of you because all enemies that do a thing and then get a status message warning you they're prepping a move scare the hell out of you. I mean, some games like, say, Etrian Odyssey, if you have like a tell that a monster's gonna do a big attack, yeah, you really want to do something about that. This game's a little nicer though. These big eaters are known as the gourmands of the imp world. They love meat dishes, especially hamburgers and hashed beef rice. Strong enemies who employ powerful magic. Some of them retire and enjoy a second career as shopkeepers, and they're all named Merle something. If you underestimate one, thinking it's no different from a birdie, its powerful ice magic will leave you pale with fear. To understand what they're all about, you need to peek at the thoughts of the person inside, not the suspicious Shelley. The way she shuts herself away inside Shelley may mean that she was patiently pining for the one who'd come break open her shell. So sad I didn't get Egbert's tattle. They may bounce like they haven't a care in the world, but if they're hit with an attack, they'll explode immediately. Talk about being excitable. I tried to psychopath Egbert, but Birdo died too fast. And I blew up the first one by accident with splash damage. He imprinted on Valentina when he hatched and thought she was his mother. He was shocked to discover he was secretly Prince of Nimbusland. Oh, that's so good. I am so happy that we get this little piece of lore about Dodo. And why are they calling Prince Mallow Dodo? That's so weird. I'm hungry. Yeah, I bet you are. I mean, that's even weirder now that he imprints on Valentina. Imagine like your mom is ordering you around and then says, also, we need to get married. I mean, I guess incest was a common thing back in like medieval Europe and all that, but still, not in Nimbus land. Probably. He resents Valentina, who's not his real parent, and took it out on some of her statues, but ultimately, he can't ignore his debt to her for raising him. Ah, Dodo. Justice for Dodo. She knows enough about food to pronounce pizza in the traditional way. Her favorite candy is those Valentine's message hearts, chalky as they are. This is also very good lore. How do you say pizza in the traditional way? Pizza. Pizza? I'm just guessing. What is Valentina? We just don't know. I don't know if we're ready to know. Since they resemble Magmite in shape and color, and because their names start with the same 4 letters, they often get each other's mail by mistake. Every day in the volcano, I get emails. They're jealous of Shoguns because their names sound a lot cooler. Yeah, I gotta agree. Sorry, Armored Ant. I've seen a whole lot of monsters, but I still have a really hard time telling the difference between lava babbles and lava bubbles. Those who fled from the village of the gorillas settled at Barrel Volcano. As time passed, they eventually became known as Chained Kongs. They eventually came to be known as Chained Kongs. I got there. Belle, hello. Is it too much of a stretch to guess that the reason they carry water bottles is to fight the heat stroke caused by the volcano's unbearable temperature? They carry water bottles? What are you talking? Like, do they have an attack where they use water? It doesn't look like it. I was like, do these guys actually have water blasts? And I've never seen it. Oh, I guess they drop pure water though. I'm stealing this Dry Bones' hydro flask. These urchin-like creatures were thought to live only in the sea, but these live in a sea of magma. They give new meaning to the idea of stomping your feet in frustration. Because they don't touch the ground, they can't stamp along with their feet. It must be a frustrating feeling. Phew. He worked hard to buy that hydro flask. It's mine now. Their go-to attack is backfire, but when they're in a tough fight, or fly off the handle, or fall in love, they get agitated and use Va-Va-Voom instead. I don't know what Va-Va-Voom is. Is that it? Maybe that's it. Oh. I just like how it just doesn't work. Impotence, huh? Do you think erupting is uncomfortable? Extremely. Stone statues were built in its image to soothe its temper, but the likeness was way off, so in the end they didn't have much of an effect. Yeah, I would be a little insulted if my statue had spirally, goofy K-Rool eyes. It looks like a rock, so you might wonder if it can even be considered a monster. But since you can get a peek at its thoughts, it must be one, right? Well, it says it's an ordinary rock, so who do I trust? The character designer's reasoning for giving it tattered clothing only after it becomes zombified is because it didn't look like a zombie without it. I mean, we can't have it being naked, that's indecent in this volcano. Although he is the de facto leader of the Axum Rangers, he's so careless that he often flubs his poses, intro speeches, and group formations. He's cool and composed, but like all the Axum Rangers, something about him is a bit pathetic. He got his beloved sunglasses at a dollar store. Always calm and doesn't sweat the small stuff. The other Axum Rangers think he's aloof, but he hasn't bothered to notice. Not a bad way to be. Considers himself the looker of the team. He tires easily, not from being out of shape, but from too much hot yoga. I mean, if you do yoga in a volcano, the only yoga you're getting is hot yoga. She considers herself the princess of the group. Meeting an actual princess has done nothing to change her mind on this point. Admittedly, its Breaker Beam attack would be cooler if it was called Absolute Breaker of Champions Beam, But we're not getting paid by the word here. Honestly, I really like its thought peak. The whole, why do they always wait to use me? It's like Power Rangers, you know? They always wait to use the, what do they call it? The Zord? Was that it? I'm sipping my tea. And then reading this. I have a lot of this I've not looked at. I think, I'm hoping it'll show me the ones that I haven't read at some point. There we go, okay. That's right, I remember this one.
Wow, Princess Peach snuck out of the castle and joined the team. I hope the Chancellor doesn't find out. We're gonna go to Tadpole Pond now to ask Grandpa where the next star piece is.
We track the 4th star piece to Star Hill, a sacred place where stars fall. We must find the remaining pieces quickly, for the sake of the ungranted wishes resting here.
Something seems kinda off about the people in Seaside Town. A very important elder self-importantly told us a shooting star fell into the sea. What an important guy.
A giant squid and pirate stood in our way, but we wrested the star from a passionate fellow called Johnny Jones and got the 5th star piece, now to report to Seaside Town's elder. With Johnny Jones's gracious aid, we beat the craven Spiritovich. The town and the star piece are safe, but the next star lies in a town of monsters. What must that be like?
Monster Mama told us about the place in the sky, so we're gonna climb the cliff in Land's End on our way to Bean Valley. I'm excited to see what's up there.
We won a hard-fought battle against Jinx, whose reputation was on the line. He claims that he'll begin intensive jump training to run the place as a Mario-style dojo, but will he really?
There was a cool person sleeping in a bed in the castle. I wanted to see what her thick pajamas felt like, but she stirred just before I could touch them and ran away.
Is that what you wanted me to see? I'm so glad. Mallow, pun game, off the charts. I'm so proud. Does Samus have a pajama version of her suit? So like a Varia suit for sleepy time? Sleeping Bounty.
We stayed in the Marrymore Hotel suite for the first time. I hear the rate is 200 coins a night, which seems pricey. But the room was so nice that I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah, Mallow, you don't have to foot the bill. You don't have to work in indentured servitude to pay off the bill.
Turns out I'm the Prince of Nimbusland. So it's pretty fishy that Valentina's been parading a fake prince. Garo's gonna help us rescue my parents from the castle. We beat Valentina, and I got some quality time with my parents. Next, we're gonna have a good sweat at the hot springs before we start hunting for the star at the volcano.
We won the 6th star piece from those allies of injustice, the Axum Rangers. I'm curious where the last one might be, but we should first let Mallow's parents know that he's okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'll talk to them. I'm gonna have to come back here anyway, so I'm actually gonna leave Nimbusland first. A good sweat, yeah, good scald, more like. I think an entry from Bowser would be really cute, because yeah, he does keep his own journal. But at the same time, I'm glad that we have these little extra character building moments for Mallow and Geno. Because Peach and Bowser both have many, many other game appearances to draw from. But Geno and Mallow only have this one, unless you count Geno's cameo appearance in Superstar Saga, I guess. No, item shop, item shop. Bowser's journal entry is like 200 pages just for the stuff contained in the game's events. That's why it's not in here. I want it.
Good to see you again. I'll show you my inventory. Item number 2. Mystery egg. I have no idea what it does. It sort of grows on you, huh? It's yours for 200 coins. Yeah, don't take it. Nice doing business with you. Here you go. Item number 3. A feather. Just fell right out from the sky all of a sudden. I may have picked it up off the ground, but it's a real gem.
Anyway, it's 250 coins, like the one I got from Dodo? I don't need it. I assume this will let you get the feather if you screw up the Dodo minigame and you have to fight him, because I assume he doesn't drop the feather then.
Drinking my tea. Item number 4, a metal plate. Don't know what it's used for, but it's 300 coins. That's what I want. That's all I've got for now. Cool, that is exactly what I wanted. Because the metal plate is a frying pan. Enough iron to be dangerous. Alright, actually, I should pop back in here. What do you got? Mama? What you got for me? Just thinking about... Let me go to Tadpole Pond. I'm gonna try fighting a boss, and I would like to kit myself out. If I was really smart, I would have checked the shop in Nimbus Land, but I think I should be okay. Peach now clubbed with a cast iron will break heads and eggs, possibly bacon as well. Delicious. I'm gonna take some more finless cola. I don't have that much money. Heck. I'll take a couple of these because they're good to keep around. I guess I could sell some stuff that I don't need. I am not selling the Hurley glove as a matter of principle. Sorry, I just sold the Frog Sage's staff. Didn't steal it. He gave it to me lawfully. And then I sold it. I don't know if it was mine to sell, but whatever. There we go. Maybe I'll want the work pants at some point, because they give you an attack buff, but... okay. I did get the mystery egg. Will I be using it properly? I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna take a couple of these. I'm gonna take a couple of these. And then I think I should be okay. I got the mystery egg. I don't know if I'm going to be using the mystery egg because actually unlocking the mystery egg's potential is tedious. So I've never bothered. Wait, no. I need... There we go. Indeed, another cryptic thing. Hang on, where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh, I have 2 red essences. Raised with pure luck and a nurturing heart. Using this will not consume it. Oh, it actually gives you a hint, kind of, as to what you do with it. Where do you get the ring? The tub ring? I suddenly don't remember. Let me have a look at my party here. I want to keep that on Mario. What I want in my party is the thing. I might just put in Peach for this. I don't know if it's worth switching out. As opposed to the Jinx belt. See, everything else is worse except for the magic defense, so... Yeah, and her, despite the lazy shell armor, her attack is still pretty respectable. It's like on par with everyone else except for Mario, so... Actually, I wanna see some real quick. What is this like compared to... Okay, yeah, it's still worse than the Jinx belt. Attack Scarf is just better. Okay, I'm gonna save. There we go. I know the autosave would also get me. I don't know what the remake is like, but I know in the original, if you bite it, you actually reload at wherever you last saved, but you actually keep all the experience you have. And I think you might get your items back. Drinking my tea a little here. I don't remember exactly, but I know there was an exploit you could use in the original, in the spot where you can buy a star. If you use that and then you kill all the enemies and then you deliberately get yourself killed and then you can get it again and again. Stuff like that. Luce, hello! I'm about to go fight a boss. I'm just chugging my tea because it's getting a little cold. How did Mario Wonder go? Wah.
Did you do that colorful rhythm stage? I'll be a little sad if I missed it, but I'll understand completely. I'm just seeing any more items that I need. Big baby raid, hello. You beat it, congratulations, Luce. Okay, my pick-me-ups are full. That's what I really need, is the pick-me-ups. Okay. It took him 48 minutes. Congratulations, Luce. It's tough. It's been sealed. Look, the shiny stone is reacting. The seal has been broken. Greetings. I am Kulaks, Dark Knight of Vonda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage. You who stand before me, where does your depth come from? Why are you rendered so three-dimensionally? The evil power that gave me life mapped out this flat plane as my form. You are formed from a power unknown to me. I wish to gain the secret of your three-dimensional world. You will enter combat against me.
Yeah.
On guard. Oh, baby. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time. And I will consume you. I'm so glad they kept that speech. I love that speech. Oh, wait. I'm probably going to get Beans a little bit tattling everything, but I'm going to tattle everything. I never would have guessed Square co-developed this, huh? I got a freebie. How lucky. I'm also going to... Let's... I think this guy might have Shredder, but I'm going to use the bracer for now. I suppose if one is not aware, this music here is actually the boss music from Final Fantasy IV. Well, Mario's asleep. Oh man, that went slower than I thought it would. Oh. Well, now he's awake. No, he's not. Taking more damage than I'd like. But that's okay. Well, I would wake up Mario, but his turn has already passed, so like, whatever. Oh man, that's really sad.
Of course I'd get woken up in the middle of a nice nap.
Uh-oh. Mallow's in a pickle. And yes, that was 4 digits. Oh, he does have Shredder. That nullifies my buff, so meh. Good thing I only used the Energizer. Again, I don't know if it's worth waking up Mario, because he might just get put back to sleep right away. I'm not sure. I don't want to use this yet. I think I'm gonna have Bow's heal. Actually, the Frog-like Cola might be enough. Have a good one, Luce. I am looking forward to that. Luce is streaming this tomorrow as well on his channel, Nickoluce, on twitch.tv. So, you know, if that's something that you're into and you want to watch another fun streamer, check out a game that I love so much.
It's so dry here on the surface. I hate it.
Ow. Oh, rip Marlo? Oh, Mario's awake. I don't believe it. Let's see if I can't do a bunch of damage to this while he's awake. I know I need to revive Mallow, but I might swap in Peach. I don't know. I don't suppose you can use comeback on characters that aren't alive. Uh-oh. Wow, I can't believe I didn't kill Mario. Huh. Well, I do want to get Peach in, so honestly, I might just... Thinking about what I want to do here, because I want to tattle stuff, but also I want to die is the thing. Maybe I'll get rid of 2 crystals, and then I will swap Mallow back in. I should maybe revive him first then? I don't think you can come back on someone who's in the back lines. Maybe. A hello, Bag Tree! I am playing a little suboptimally because I want these tattles. I can't resist. Okay, let's group hug. Probably should have timed that, huh? I'm still thrown off a little bit by the timing of some of the attacks in the remake versus the original. Mario may die here. Oh, never mind. Oh. Alright, that's a spicy meatball. I'm glad that they kept the tunes as they've always been. Very important, I think. I could put Mallow back in, honestly. So I can get my tattles in. My thought peaks. I'm almost done. Oh, no, I got it. It's hard to see the spotlights. I can't keep up with Master Kulex anymore. Okay, Mario may die this turn. That's fine. Oh, never mind. He's clinging to life. Oh, I didn't time that right. Heck. I remember on the Super Nintendo version, I had no idea what Shredder did, and it drove me crazy because I couldn't figure out, you know, what's up with it. But Shredder gets rid of your buffs. This is not explained anywhere, because why would it be? Okay, just need to thought peek Kulex now, and that's it. I feel a bit out of place. Okay, now Mario's dead. There you go. See ya. If you look him flat on, does he look like a line segment, or does he rotate like a Doom Sprite? I would want to believe the Doom Sprite thing. Oh boy. Oop, sorry, Mallow. Ow. Well, I can swap in Bowser, so maybe that's fine. I want to do something a little risky here. I'm going to use an Energizer, and this might get cleansed before I can capitalize on it, but that's alright. And Bowser's also dead, but I'm gonna bring him back. Ow. Kulex Luther. You know, F-Zero 99 the other day, not to bring up that game again, bye Mario. I saw someone named Flark Kent. I think Flark Kent and Kulex Luther should be rivals. I wonder, does Terrorize work? Will it work, is what I want to know. I'm going to try it out, because, you know, why not? Nope. That figures. Oh, that fell faster than I thought it would. The background music is indeed Final Fantasy IV. Oh. Kulex himself is not from a Final Fantasy game, but he definitely fits the art style. There goes my buff. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I was trying to take out the other crystals, but... heck it, rock candy. Yeah, Peach's mute ability is kind of a moot point since, you know, like any RPG, any enemy that it's worth using on would be immune to it. So why even bother? That's why I appreciate stuff like Etrian Odyssey or the Mega 10 series, both Atlas games, where buffs and debuffs and status effects are not only useful to make use of, but oftentimes necessary. Like, Etrian Odyssey depends on your party comp, but Mega 10, you absolutely want to use buffs and debuffs, or you're going to be in big trouble. Oh. I gotta get the timing for that better. Whoa. No, I'm gonna keep Bowser in. I like how they don't bother targeting the one who's dead. Oh, not group hug. Come back. Did we jinx on Etrian Odyssey? Good. I mean, I already knew you had impeccable taste. Ooh. Yeah, I like it when it's an important element, but not the element. But it's nice when it's viable. Like, again, Etrian Odyssey makes classes... Good, Bowser. Classes that specialize in buffs and debuffs viable. Or classes that specialize in binding or other statuses. Like, in a lot of RPGs, they're kind of, a moot point. But they were actually worth it in that game. I was really hoping I would have gotten rid of the Earth Crystal by now. You know, I might just use... Yeah, why not? Here you go, Mario. Bowser, that thing is the size of a Volkswagen Bug. How does it miss? Well, they're flat. Mario doesn't have any depth perception. Or did I say Mario doesn't have any depth perception? It's Bowser. It's hard to see with that big schnoz, you know? Yeah, you try aiming at something on a literal other plane. Yeah, I can see why they would change the name of that attack. It was originally Corona, which refers to like a sun or a halo of light, yeah? Yeah, I'm just gonna like hit Kulex, I think. I do have this. Whoosh. Let's just keep healing. Oh, I didn't time that. Whoop. Yeah, these guys dropping like flies while Peach just shrugs everything off. As is good and correct, I think. That's just how she be. Yeah, Peach is just like keeping stars in there, I guess. How come we can't use them all the time? Ah. Ah. Maybe that's just privilege she has as a ruler. You get stars. You get to be functionally immortal. Oh yeah, frying pan. Wonderful. Yeah, not dying like every other hardworking party member. Well, they're the proletariat. The proletariat is disposable. It's okay, they've never heard of Marxism in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh. I forgot you had that move. Sorry, Bowser, I shouldn't laugh, but... No, you're staying, buddy. You're not getting out this easy. Like what, I'm gonna put in Gino? Forget it. Go smack a 2D being with a pan. The language of the masses. Ooh. Oh yeah, Popstar knows all about Marxism. Unfortunately. Probably the wrong kind of Marxism. Then again, is Marx from Kirby Superstar a communist? We don't know. We don't have enough context for that. I mean, considering how he wanted to rule the galaxy, maybe not. But then, considering how, you know, attempts at communism have worked historically, maybe yes. I was looking at chat because I see Darth stop trying to put the party in the mines. Marxism is when you have a weird time signature, exactly. So then, by that logic, is Motoi Sakuraba a Marxist? Oh, there he goes. Goodbye. Oh, we still gotta deal with these schmoes, though, huh? Oh, alright. Well, I wasn't even aiming for you, but sure. Thanks. Oh. Maybe they just pop after a turn, I can't remember. Motoi Sakuraba is only a Marxist about half the time and only during boss battles. Very fair-weather political leanings. Oh, they even keep it for the level up screen here, I'm so glad. I need to appreciate them dancing to this. Beautiful. Well, that really is like the perfect no thoughts, head empty pose, isn't it? You're the best, Mallow. You wonder how much Nintendo had to shell out to play this song. Hopefully nothing. I mean, this game was originally developed by Square before they merged with Enix. And, so, you know, it was their own musical property. Then again, like, seeing how kind of stingy they are these days, when you look at something like Smash Bros. And how there's very little Final Fantasy music despite having Cloud. Anyway. Your spirit is strong. This legendary strength is the power of that third dimension. It is far mightier than the forces of malevolence could dream. I will treasure this memento of my journey here. Perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Someday I will gain the power of this third dimension, and those forces will visit a land not yet mapped. Until that time, take this. Treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. Got a quartz charm. Thank you. Farewell, champion knights. Goodbye. 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 Oh. He didn't pay his rent and he got evicted. There he goes. You just beat the snot out of this guy and he's like, ah, I've learned about shapes. Goodbye. Ah, the scalene triangle. Quartz charm. I should... How is it compared to the attack scarf? Don't remember. Worse. Of course it's worse. I worked hard for that charm. Worse than the Jinx spell? Really? That can't be right. Maybe it's because she has the lazy shell on. Hang on, let me just like swap this and then... No, it's just worse? Really? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. I wonder if I should take the safety badge off Mallow, but I have him in my party a lot. Actually, I think the Quartz Charm, it doesn't tell you, I think it automatically applies an attack buff to a character. I don't remember. I think it has an additional effect, now that you mention it. I think it's like an attack and defense buff. But it doesn't tell you about it. So I'm not really sure how equipping it will compare to, say, putting on something else. It's just common quartz. You know, what did I say again? I don't know, whatever. That would feel apropos, I think, for a game when you beat a super boss and then you get just some cosmetic tchotchke that does nothing. Give Bowser a rock. I could give Bowser a rock. Rock. I'm gonna go to Nimbus Land. I also love the idea of a reformed an enemy village. It's a very cute concept, and Mario enemies in particular have so much personality that I think it suits the whole vibe. You could swap out the safety ring for the quartz charm. See if it's, you know, makes him more strong in battle. We'll find out. Bowser has his cool rock now. Give Bowser a walk. You know he can't cook. Maybe. Have we ever seen Bowser cook something? We can't say one way or the other until we've seen him attempt it. Give him a diamond ring. Well, he only wants that from Peach, unfortunately. I mean, Mario's right there. Give Bowser a Glock. Now we're talking. No, he doesn't need a gun. He'd point at his arms and be like, no, I'm all the weapon I need. Bowser in a Charlie Brown voice. I got a rock. You know, I was just thinking earlier that, before I read this, I got a rock lives in my head rent-free. That is the only really distinct thing I remember from It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Aside from the fact I always felt so bad for Sally that it was hard for me to watch. But the other is from A Charlie Brown Christmas, and what I remember most from that is, I killed it. I don't know what that says about me, that those are the Charlie Brown lines that stick in my head. Anyway.
Mom! Dad!
Were you able to find the star, dear?
Yeah, the Axum Rangers took it away from us, but we got it back again.
That's wonderful. Now the Starway can be repaired, right? I guess not. You're still missing a piece, I take it.
The last star. Wait, the only place left to look is in Bowser's Keep.
Yeah, we know, but there's no way to get in. Believe me, we've tried, but...
Yes, even Mario can't jump that far. Alright, I'll let you use the...
That's it, dear. You should use the royal bus.
Yes, Mallow, the time has come for you to take the bus.
Baby's first errand.
Why, when I was your age...
Really? Are you sure it's alright?
Of course, dear. I'll order the repairman to have it fixed by the time you leave. You simply have to help Mario and the others get that last star.
You bet, Mom. Come on, Mario, let's go.
Gino's muffled yelling from the box he's locked in. It's
Star Road! It's Star Road! I swear to God, I'll throttle you!
Please, promise me you'll make everyone's dreams come true again.
Hurry and get the star strip fixed for good. Best of luck, all.
You must be this royal to have a bus. Only royalty is allowed to ride on the grimiest, grodiest public transit imaginable. I was gonna say plastic transit. Maybe. The Charlie Brown line that sticks with you the most is, I want real estate! That was Lucy, yeah? Was that also saying I also bled during the Christmas one? Where she's just yelling about stuff she wants? Gino will just replace his own name with the name of the toy he's controlling, but God forbid someone mispronounce Star Road. Okay, I was like 99% sure it was Lucy. I had to make sure. Oh, same person as before. That's disappointing. Let me have a peek in the item shop here. Not that I really use much, but... Okay, I still can't buy max mushrooms. Lucy Van Pelt is 100% a landlord now. I don't want to think about like what horrible thing she must have gotten up to. But yeah, absolutely.
The bus has finally been repaired. We can start operating again. Prince Mallow, we want to go to Bowser's Keep. Could you give us a lift, please? I've heard the story from King Nimbus. He'll be there in no time. Here it comes, here it comes!
I love the like vestigial tires. And the little mustache in this Lakitu. I'm very glad they kept that.
So, how's the engine running? Oh, it's purring like a kitten. Could you take Prince Mallow to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course! Can't wait to get this thing running again. Come, Prince. Hop on board. All aboard? We're off!
Whee! You know, we did a Bowser's Clown Copter. He doesn't want to let, like, Mario ride in it, though. Except for the tri-attack, but that's different. This little mole child is unsupervised. Can someone... Oh, never mind. There's another mole there. I thought she was the only mole. That way there's just a baby mole in here.
Oh, the scent of boiling lava. It's so nice to be home. Smithy's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me.
And this ticket is only good for Mallow. I don't have a ticket for Mariotto. Sorry, Mario, you're gonna have to walk. Am I ready for the doctor? I am... Look, I'm gonna be real with you. When I stream this on the Super Nintendo, I unabashedly used a walkthrough for one of the puzzles on the Doctor, which, if you're not familiar with this game, you'll know when you see it. Because it's a kind of puzzle that my brain just can't deal with. It's like, it's painful to try and reason out for me, because I always lose my train of thought. So I just like, no, Bowser's scaring the terracotta. No, I wanted to... Ugh. Thanks. You want me to brute force it? Okay, Gino. This is it. This is your chance.
The Forky is enraptured.
Yeah, I totally forgot. They're all scared of the boss. Boss is coming. Gotta look busy in front of the boss. The terracotta sense Bowser's presence. The terracotta is confused. Well, that I don't think was in the original.
Oh, Mr. Bowser!
Someone's in trouble. I feel bad. That Forky was like just vibing tonight. I ruined it. He's having an existential crisis now. Everybody dance the polka. Oh, there's a little Forky in there. Oh. I think that guy should sound like Weird Al, actually. I can't do a Weird Al voice, not even remotely. But just imagine. He's a xenomorph, I guess. I know the Forkies are enraptured. Thank you for reminding me. You know what, let's... Geno Flash. I haven't done this one yet. Let's see Geno Flash. I'm so glad you actually get proper feedback for the timing on that. Whoosh. Oh, how convenient. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, the little spirit bomb face is very cute. He's a helper. You ever just punch a guy so hard you get all your HP back? Yeah, especially if I really hate that guy. It's revitalizing.
Well, posture check, thank you.
I think I am shrimping a little.
Yeah. Thank you. Much better.
I haven't gotten 999 yet. Green Goombas, moldy Goombas. The timing for Geno Whirl is different than it was in the original, and I don't know what the timing is now. In the original, it was a very immediate sort of, I don't know how to explain it without showing it, but like 1, 2. But it's not that for this. I'm trying to suss it out again. Pro Goomba. This is a pro gamer. I just look over in chat and I see Dak mentions pro gamer.
Hey, maybe I can win.
You get good, Goombert. Ow. See, I can do it in the Super Nintendo version just fine, because I've played it a lot, but I don't know what the timing is here. Like, even the attack itself is slower than it used to be. Where's the crustacean station? Environmentally friendly Goombas. Yeah, they're just growing some more plants, some more moss. Eh. Let me try again. Nope. I am irked that I can't figure it out. No. Well, they are pro gamers. Maybe they play Call of Duty. When am I hitting it? Well, initially I tried to hit it akin to the timing on the Super NES version, which is like right during when that explosion sound effect plays, but that doesn't seem to be the timing here. What are you two doing? Are you gonna jump at me, but you're just bad at your jobs? Performance anxiety? You shy? They're pro gamers. They're not used to interacting with people. Rantroopa. Malakoopa. Oh. Went down like a sack of hammers. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm a high-level elite Paratroopa. Heart. What does that mean? Are you flirting? Am I supposed to be impressed by your status? That's a beefy boy. I outgrew my old shell a while ago. Oh lordy, coming. Woof! Ow, that hurt. That hurt. That's a spicy meatball. They simply love themselves. I am reading their private thoughts. Have a little respect. Okay. Maybe they're living life right. Maybe you also need to append all your internal monologues with hearts. Love yourself. However you see best. Or whatever suits you. But I don't know. Yeah, get out of here. Mallow. I am a high-ranking paratrooper. I can do a great job today, Heart. Exactly. You just need that kind of self-confidence, the gumption. Ugh. It is haunting me. You know, I don't need the lazy shell armor right now. Did I, like, sell all of her decent armor? I did. Oh, I can give her the pants, which is even worse defense. Actually, you know, that's about par for everyone else's defense, so never mind. But since I don't need it right now, I'm gonna take it off and let Peach take advantage of the stuff she's equipped with. Yeah. I should... Oop, probably heal Mallow. There we go. Whole party wearing matching pants. We're twinsies now. Everybody's wearing strap-head pants, like Mallow. Love that power. Love that for her. Maybe you're supposed to hit it sooner for the 9999. I don't know. Gosh darn it, every time. Why flower boxes? It's just, yeah. I don't feel like I could do a decent impersonation of the B-52s to recite that. Everyone had striped pants. I can't. I don't. I just can't capture the essence. Come on, Gino. I have no idea what it is. Ow. Well, Gino, you have until we get past this area, and then I can put Bowser back in my party without people running away. So, no one sounds like the B-52s, only the B-52s. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Whoop. Is that his name, Fred Schneider? See, I didn't even know that. If you asked me what is the name of the front man of the B-52s, I would have absolutely no idea. Gosh darn it, why am I not able to get the timing there? Awful. No, I'm not gonna... I didn't even get the timing there. She just smacked it once and it gave up. Come on, Gino. I did it! Okay, you have to press it, like, at the beginning of the attack instead of after it leaves the screen. No wonder I couldn't get it. The timing is completely different. Nope. But now I know. So instead of hitting it after the ring leaves the screen, it's gotta be, well, like, just as you're firing it, for lack of a better word. I know Private Idaho. My dad has that on one of his playlists. It's like the surf rock. Your own private Idaho or something like that, right? Nope, that wasn't it. Wow. What am I doing? Pro gamer strats. Yeah, the beginning of the attack is when the mark is, but if you wanted I think the timed hit, like not the 9999 version of it, on the original, I don't think you'd want to hit it with the same time. I don't remember now. See ya. Oh, hey. Here's a familiar face. Can I put Bowser back? We saw the Geno whirl. We're good. 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 Goombas. Big his smug aura mocks me vibes.
Hey Mario, did you remember to use a save point? There's plenty of danger up ahead, so it's best to save now. You need anything? I've got some items to sell.
Sorry, your accent was never correct, Krako. I'm not really that sorry. Take another one of those. Everybody's good. I guess I could take this since I sold her other one. I don't want to be overly reliant on the lazy shell, because it kind of makes things dull. You always thought he'd become a party member. He's not marketable enough, unfortunately. Sorry, Krako. Maybe if you were just a little cuter. Also, we already have a giant reptile. There are 6 doors. Need an explanation? For the purposes of this stream, I will say yes. Of the 6 doors, Yeah, he's very cute, but he's not Bowser cute. 2 open onto action courses. You can handle a lot of action, right? 2 others will lead you to battle courses. You can fight, right? The last 2 open onto puzzle courses. No sweat for a great puzzle solver like you, right? Once you choose a course, there's no turning back. The only way to know what's behind a door is to walk through it. You must pass 4 of the 6 courses to move ahead. 6 doors, 9 hours, 9 Goombas. Due to budget cuts, there are only 6 Goombas now. I also like this big chunky font. It's cute. Thanks, Bows. I believe Yoshi's Island came first. This game, I think, was in development actually concurrently with Mario 64. I think this came out in 96, I think. I don't know if Joe's still here or he's gone to bed, but he's like the guy who knows all the release dates for things. Got a Coca-Cola. Whoop. Oh, great. Oh no, I don't want the bombs, because they'll knock me off. Oh, there's a raw bomb. Okay, I need you to... I don't know if they actively follow me or not. I feel like they do. A little bit. Controls are backwards. Well, then when you dismount the bomb, they're not backwards. Come on, buddies. This way. Early 96. Okay, there you go. Would I want to know if any part of this was like, oh, concurrent with... Well, not really concurrent, because it would still be a while off, but like any of the same development team worked on Final Fantasy IX, I have to know if there's some sort of connection between Mallow's stripy pants and Vivi's stripy pants. Black Mage's was striped pants. Don't hit the raw bomb, don't hit the raw bomb, don't hit the raw bomb. Can I just like, yeah. Wikipedia says depth perception. Development began in earnest in summer 95. That is some good looking lava, can I say? It's like a painting. Heck. Oh, depth perception. I don't want that box. I don't want that dang box. When your black mage is just a little stripy panted boy who should be in 2nd grade. Can we give Mallow an existential crisis? Is that what he... Well, I guess he did kind of have one. About learning he wasn't a frog. That's like Vivi's whole situation, right? I'm not gonna spoil Final Fantasy IX for anyone, but... Existential crises, you know. It is good looking lava, right? Yeah, when you're playing it, it's... probably not something you're going to be paying a lot of attention during, because you're going to focus on the platforms and not the lava. But it's nice lava. It is upsetting to not be a frog. You're such cute little guys. Your whole worldview shaken, ruined. I got the sonic symbols. Alright. A present from Mallow. His best weapon. Puts noise to work for you. Not the wee Goombas again. Will Bowser still make them freak out with his presence, or are these Goombers made of hardier stuff? And normally you gotta be in 3rd grade to play with these symbols. He's a special boy. It stinks enough to not be a frog, but imagine you had it, and it was taken away. To be what? A monarch? You're just gonna get overthrown and beheaded at some point. Unfortunately for the proletariat, Nimbusland royalty is immune to the guillotine on account of not having a neck. Their heads just kind of separate from their little striped pants. You're gonna get overthrown and replaced by a fat bird. I think Dodo would do an okay job. I mean, considering the Nimbus Landers themselves seem to have fluffer brains. I don't think Dodo's a downgrade. If anything, he's a side grade. Boo faces. Do I have the tattle for these? I don't know. I think I might have to get Mallow back in here. Just to make sure.
Don't look at me. I'm shy. Ah, he's looking at me. Don't perceive me.
Why did I look over and see Harry Potter Obama son? What is going on? Dodo is smarter than many clouds. It's true. Yeah, I'll keep Mallow, whatever. Maybe we can see his symbols. Getting uncomfortable because a little cloud boy is staring at you having no thoughts. Maybe that's an insult. Like, imagine someone is looking at you and they think nothing. You are nothing to them. You are not even beneath them. You don't exist to them. The terrifying power of no thoughts, head empty monarch. Oh, it's stepping. Little feets. Like a patooey. Whoop. Boy, these enemies are unimpressive. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they're unimpressive. Because otherwise this gauntlet would be a lot more tedious. I also don't really know where my levels are relative to sort of what the game is built around. Yeah, just this one. Because, I mean, I did beat Jinx and Kulex, so that might have put me a little ahead of the curve. I'm not sure. Fish. I did beat optional bosses. I might be too jacked. After being worried I wasn't jacked enough for optional bosses. I do think my level was a little low for Jinx, the third one. But I still lived, and that's what matters. Barely. I was out of resources, since you can only hold 6 pick-me-ups. And I really should have been saving them for only Peach. These little flowers, mushrooms, these amanitas have eyes. I just noticed. Oh, goodbye. Oh, Glum Reaper. Okay, I'm worried the splash damage, if I get it, will kill. And I didn't tattle these, so I gotta. Yeah, I'm just gonna defend for now. Glum Reaper is great, right?
Can I have just a tiny bit of your soul?
Can't say no to that face. Every time one showed up, you just grinned and said Glum Reaper to yourself like 3 times. You're gonna summon them! So you summon the Glum Reaper. He doesn't, like, kill you or anything, he just acts really depressed around you. And it's kind of a bummer for everybody.
Make way for fear itself!
Yeah, I got Bowser right here, dude. We know. His voice probably sounds like strong sad. I'm sad that I'm reaping. Glum Reaper shaves off just a tiny bit of happiness when he's around. I don't know if anyone else here, well, actually no, I know Bagtree has, but anyone else aside from her has read 8-Bit Theater back in the day. Because I remember that's how it was explained Black Mage's magic worked, and that he took a little bit of love. He said it was powered by love, and said he takes a little bit of the love out of the world every time he casts a spell. Oh, you have, wonderful. Glum Reaper shaving off a tiny bit of happiness makes it so instead of having a 10 out of 10 day, you get dropped to like an 8 out of 10. He's gonna like ruin your dates or something. It's gonna be, you know, it'll be alright, but like maybe your steak will be a little overcooked at dinner. Or dessert takes way too long to come out. And it's like, yeah, this is a pretty good date, but it could have been better. Do people not like me? I ask myself that every day, buddy. But also entirely possible, considering I still forget on the regular that Lakitu is playable in Mario Kart 8. To the point where I'll see him on the track and be like, oh yeah, you're in this game. You're not supposed to be racing, get back to work. It's just like Chrom in Smash Ultimate. I forget that he's playable, especially because for a long time it was a joke that he wasn't. Like the game itself made jokes that Chrom isn't playable. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you are the most forgettable blue-haired Fire Emblem character in here. I have nothing against Chrom personally. He's just, I don't know, he's just there. I like Lucina better. One time you were watching Drawfee and Brian Clevenger himself did an episode like Draw Final Fantasy enemies I will describe to you badly. That's incredible. I've never actually seen an episode of Drawfee. I've just heard of it and its reputation. But that sounds delightful. 8-Bit Man Real. Be kind of weird to hear him talk. Like, even now in the streaming era, less so, but still now, I'm always surprised when I hear what someone sounds like for the first time. When you're accustomed to interacting with them only through text. So it's like, whoa, you have a voice. It's kind of surprising, you know? And I've read, you know, I'm sure thousands upon thousands of the words that Brian Clevenger has written. But actually hearing him have a voice, wild. Julia Drawfee is the most powerful person alive, you think? I gotta watch this. I'm just not good at watching things. Like just actually sitting down. I can do it while I'm drawing. Got the drill claw. Man, I got like the best doors to start off with. This is Bowser's best weapon. A drilling claw. She learned Blender to make a background for one picture? Holy smokes. Oh boy, it's Dr. Topper. Time to embarrass myself. Heh, I'm the quiz master, but you can call me Dr. T. You into coin collecting? Want instructions? You take me for a fool? But for the purposes of the stream, yes. There's 21 coins in this box. We'll take turns removing them. The one who takes the last coin is the loser. You can grab 4 at once. If you want to grab only 1 or 2, press A when you want to stop. Got it? I gotta remember how to do this. I'm gonna take 1. GG easy. You win. Nothing to it, right? There was an episode like draw a thing in the style of a different animation studio, and she was like, Leica, got it, and sculpted an entire room. So it's not just like a simple model in Blender, she sculpted an entire room. The topic, you ask? Magic buttons. Want instructions?
Step on one button, and you'll reverse the surrounding buttons. So, on becomes off, and off becomes on. Get it? Let's see if you can set them all to on. Can you do it? Can you do it, chat? I actually have the solution memorized. Because I am not good at puzzles like this. But that's it. That was a separate episode, what the heck? Hey, congrats! Plain sailing, eh? Is this the one I'm gonna have to cheat on? Or is that might be the other puzzle room. No, it's this one. Now, the topic is ball solitaire. Want instructions? When you kick a ball, it'll leapfrog an adjacent ball, which will then disappear. Keep making balls disappear until one remains. You can't kick a ball into a space occupied by another ball. And the ball you kick must always leapfrog another ball. Got it? Ballitaire. Do you want me to try doing this legitimately, or do you want me to just look up the solution? I hate puzzles like this. Trying to think out every move, for me, is torture. Because I'll try and plan out multiple moves in my head, but I get so distracted that I lose my place, and I have to start at the beginning all over again. And I go crazy. I kind of want to just look up the solution. Just because if I screw up, I have to do... Well, those other rooms are quick. I'll try once, and it's going to go poorly, but I'll try. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to wing it. I'm not even going to think about it. Because if I think about it... Oh, that's right. I'm like, why come it doesn't work? Because I have to kick one of these. Just wing it, Maury. Just wing it. Who cares? Just do it. Just do it. Nope. And don't plan it out. I used to, on the Super Nintendo version, I wouldn't plan it out. I would wing it. And it sucked. It didn't work. Yeah, I think I've just beans myself now. Maybe. Yeah, I think I beans myself. Eh. Too bad. Too bad. You just randomly do it until you get near the ends. And then it takes you like 5 times until you're lucky. Well, see, if I was playing on my own, that's fine. But if I'm streaming, you know, I would rather be a little more efficient. The Dr. Dopper just stoppered. Wait, he took 2, right? If he didn't take 2, I've lost count. I've lost count. I've lost count. Oh, never mind. Cool. Okay. We're good. This is what happens when Canada doesn't have Cracker Barrels. There's Cracker Barrel cheese? Actually, there might be. I don't remember now the brands of the cheese I buy. Why did I say to view the rules? I don't know. I'm mashing. Half reading chat. There we go. Cool. Plain sailing. That's right. Sane playlin'. Alright. Look, I'm just gonna cheat at Solitaire. I'm sorry. I hate it. This is what I did last time, too, because I hate it so much. Okay. Here we go. Here's a little grid showing me how to do it. Hopefully I can parse this grid correctly. Mouse lag, I swear to God. Please. I need to be able to move my mouse. Please. Please. You won't tell if I don't tell. Perfect. This is a secret between me and all of you, right? Your dad usually confuses Crate and Barrel with Cracker Barrel, and usually says you bought furniture from Cracker Barrel? Okay, this is the first move. I did that right. 2. Okay, 3.
4. 5. Come on. 5. And then 6. And 7. Come on. 8. 9. 10. This would be 11. 12. And 13. Oh, thank God. Ugh. Huh. Wow. Simple as ABC, eh? Look at the way he's holding his hand by his mouth. It's almost the Ojo-sama laugh pose. Almost. I had more patience than you. What, did you just immediately look it up? Oh, you just ollied out and did another door. That's valid too. Look, I could have puzzled that out, but it would have been torture. I don't want to. Can you do the other 2 doors? Like, will it let you do the other 2 doors if you don't progress immediately? Because I want the items from those. Cracker Barrel... See, now I'm wondering, do I have Cracker Barrel cheese in the fridge and I don't realize it because I don't remember, like, the brand. You need to backtrack. I'm trying to think... I want to do the other puzzle room, but... like, can you still, like, if you leave the area and then come back through the castle, can you do the other doors that you've missed? I feel like the reward here is Gino's best weapon. And I don't think what you get from, like, the puzzle course is needed. I just like the puzzle course. I might try and find the puzzle course instead. I'll think about it. I mean, it is Gino's best weapon. Oh, right. Bowser has a new thing. Yeah, I don't think they would be permanently missable. It'd be kind of mean. Fighting ones are either Gino or Bowser's weapon. Okay, well, I've already gotten Bowser's weapon, so, like, heck it. Yeah, I'm out. Somebody just had to karate chop Mario in the back of the head first, just to make it look authentic. Oh, I want the puzzle one. I like the puzzle room. Because there's a little quiz. I like the quiz. This one.
Hey, hey, hey! It's me, the Quiz Master. And it's quiz time. Need an explanation? I'll give you 12. Count 'em. 12 questions. If you're right, the block you're standing on will move up 1. But if you blow it, you go down 2. You have 5 seconds. If you can't answer, you move down 1. Reach the 8th step within 12 questions and you won. Got it?
Color the curtains in Mario's house. I think they're green? Nope. How long have the couple? They've been waiting 30 minutes. 30 minutes or your wedding's free. Mario, Mellow, and Peach's triple move is called Healing Rainbow.
Stash Princess and Rainbow, go!
The famous sculptor in Nimbus Land is Garo. Famous composer at Tadpole Pond is... Oh, look at that. Todosky. Monster does not appear in Booster Tower. Terrapin. Password in the sunken ship. Corals also would have worked as an answer. Or at least, like, that's a legitimate conclusion to come to. Goomba. Oh, it's Smithy. What's the first monster you see in the pipe vaults? I think it's a Goomba. Oh, nope. Chef's name at Marrymore. It's Tort. Full name of the boss of the sunken ship. Jonathan Jones. The moles are covered in what? Soil. Well done. I guess that was just a warm-up for you, huh? Dr. Topper needs to be stoppered. The lowly Goomba, he'd never be suspected. Heh, let's see how well you can count. Give you 10 seconds. 10! Tell me the number of barrels in this room. Close your eyes for a sec. You ready? Mm-hmm. Just like laughing every time he counts. 13. Correct! But this is just a warm-up. Next. Woo! Now we'll see if you can really count. You've got 20 seconds. Ready? I think I got it. Maybe. I think there's 45. Yay. Correct! Piece of cake, huh? You want to know something silly is that the smart and efficient way to count these is to multiply them. But I always count them manually because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel more confident in the answer. Now for something completely different. Boo, Goo, Bones, and Kip competed in a triathlon. What do you mean, how do I do it manually in the time allotment? You mean like 1, 2, 3, 4? I could do it manually in the time allotment. What do you mean it's dirty counting? Oh, you mean I was reading. And the Mario RPG Armageddon ROM hack, the questions are actually things you'd never know at that point. That's where you learn about secret equipment and bosses. Kind of neat. Yeah, I agree with UFO abduction. It's cool, but kind of dirty. You counted the layers. See, that's smarter. But again, I feel better when I count them individually. I can't explain why. Anyway, triathlon. The triathlon included swimming, cycling, and a marathon. It's up to you to guess which place each person came in, so listen well to what they have to say. Back in the day on the Super Nintendo, I could never figure out this puzzle, and I would be so confident in my answer and I would get it wrong. And I realized, because at the time I didn't understand how a triathlon worked. And I thought, oh, there's 3 different events, so they must get points for their placement in each event. And then whomever has the most points at the end is the winner, right? That's how I thought. But no, that's not how a triathlon works. It's the last event that matters.
I outdid Kip both on my bike and in the final rankings.
I came in 3rd for swimming and never did better in the events after that.
I placed the same in the swimming and cycling events, but 2 others beat me in the marathon.
So because the marathon is the one that matters, we can tell that Bones came 3rd overall.
I fell into 4th place during the bike race, but I finally ended up in the same place as I did in the swimming event.
And then what was you again? Two others beat you in the marathon, right? So I think, yeah, you're first. And then I think, what, Kip is second? And then you're third, so I think Goobert here is last.
Well, call me the master. Okay, go and talk to them in the order they came in and return here.
I think you're first. What did I say? You're second? And then I think you're third. I hope I didn't, like, get their testimonies mixed up. And then, sorry, Goombert, you're last. It does seem cruel to make a Goomba do a triathlon. It does, doesn't it? Poor baby can't even reach the pedals on his bike. You were thinking Boo, Kip, Bones, and Goo in that order, right? Are you sure? Uh-huh. Yay! Well done. Nothing to it, eh? All right, you may proceed. If they have skeletons, their ankles pretty much socket into their hips. I want the Goomba anatomy. Somebody please explain the Goomba anatomy to me. They can hold baseball bats. Whee! Yeah, presumably if I want Gino's best weapon, I can just come back through the other side. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Of course, all Goombas have minor telekinesis.
Wizard Koopa, so this is where you went off to.
This is
Smithy's castle. No trespassers allowed.
so strong, so proud. Do Goombas taste like popcorn or chestnuts?
Is that the baby from so long ago?
Baby Mario. Or maybe he recognizes Bowser as an infant. Or maybe he saw Mallow in his youth. I guess we'll never know. Wow, I think I'm a little too strong. You raise your wand against Bowser? You kick Bowser? You kick Bowser like the football? Well, Mario does.
Wizard Koopa! Huh? Where am I? Bowser, hello! How have you been? I made it back here somehow, but it seems like I've been brainwashed or something. I can't seem to remember anything. Have I done something wrong? Don't worry about it. Let's just put it behind us. It's great running into a loyal minion like you. I'm glad. It looks like you've got some tough new minions now. Well, my magic can still help you. Watch this. Uget wachu pefure. This magic treasure box will never run out of coins. Just keep on hitting it. I'll be here if you need me. Come by whenever you need to rejuvenate your HP and magic.
Carpal tunnel simulator. One coin at a time, baby.
You've come to the right person.
I wish he, like, just hit you with his staff. Oh, hey, how'd you get here?
You still hanging around? Oh, you want more items, huh? Since I'm in a good mood, just remember, I can't always be coming to your rescue, you know. If there's anything more you need, best to buy it now.
I didn't know you were a shill for Best Buy, Croco. Hero shirt, Prince pants, heel shell. Didn't I already buy one of those in Monster Town? I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever, hero shirt. Prince pants. Yeah, I'll switch this out. I'll finally give Gino an upgrade from his work pants. I want Bowser to keep his speed and attack, though. Cool. I mean, I bought that fire dress, like, not even that long ago. Oh, well. I'm gonna keep the work pants, just 'cause.
See ya, pal.
No, Croco, it's like he just triggered a death flag. Croco, no! Oh, I was hoping he would have more dialogue. I called him out on his sentimentality. Bowser is a sweetie, it's true. Whoop. Oh, ow. Ow. I can't even touch. No touchy. How does Croco put his hat on carefully? It's actually, he was born with it. Yeah, Croco, you don't seem to understand the relationship we have here as a customer and a salesman. If there's one thing you can say for me, it's that I'm never afraid to shoot my shot. Not a bad way to be. Ooh. Well, you shot your shot and you blew it. You know, Croco's forward nature makes me think of, as someone who works in a coffee shop for my day job, I can't say I understand the appeal, the prevalence of coffee shop alternate universes in fanfic spaces. Not that I'm deriding them by any means. I've never read one, but just the thought, I can't wrap my head around the appeal Because why would anyone want to work there? And then using it as a setup for, I'm imagining, like a romantic plot. It's like, don't hit on your barista. We have to be nice. You know? I was shooting bullets, but who was gun? Krako lives in the opposite world where he's in the service industry and thinks the customer cares about them personally. Ugh. They're shy guys now. Ah, so you are the notorious Mario. I'm impressed you made it this far. I didn't think you could. Oh, feisty little fellow, aren't you? But this is the end of the line. Now you've got to deal with me. On guard. Okay, Boomer. Can't target the chandelier hull. I assume that's what they're called now. Or, they were always called that. What were the chain chomps called at the beginning? I don't remember now. But those are new for the remake. Ow. I'm glad they didn't change his name. I don't know what they would have changed it to anyway. Oh man, that was slower than I thought it would be. Dang. We are now entering the phase of the game where you kept going, is that Smithy? I bet it's Smithy. It's Smithy. What, they're gonna change his name to Clay Morton? We've already gotten rid of the new Clay Morton. Or the old Clay Morton. This is the new Clay Morton. The time for words is past. Boomer was one of these sprites I was kind of hoping the remaster would make a little clearer to parse, but I still don't know what's going on with him. The front of his face always kind of looked like a magnet to me, like a horseshoe magnet. Oh, he's blue now. That's his attack. I don't know what that was supposed to do. You had to replace your slippers, and you found a pair that said okay on one slipper and Boomer on the other, and you're unsure who this pair of slippers is for. I don't know who would appreciate those. Gosh darn it, why am I not timing it right? Oh well. This is absurd. I can't be defeated by them. I won't let this happen. I won't fall in battle. Having an attack. I don't need your sympathy. I am a soldier. I am prepared to go. Take a dive, chandelier.
Ouch!
See you later, kids.
Boomer. Oh, poor Boomer. But not to worry. A little fall isn't gonna hurt you.
Chandelier, very good.
All right, Mario. I'll lead you to the top. We must hurry to the appointed place. Hang on tight. And away we go.
Yes. They still dance. I really don't know how Bowser is staying on, but I'm impressed. I wish all 5 of us were here.
You're getting the hang of it. Increasing speed.
Bowser, where do you even have this, like, massive chandelier? I shouldn't question his interior design decisions. They're beautiful.
Next stop, the top floor. Please fasten your seatbelts and... Wait a sec. There are no seatbelts.
My favorite victory screen in the whole game. You know, if only Boomer had his inhaler, we could have avoided this. Whoop! Sword. The eyes are protecting Exor. Bowser learned from his fall at the beginning of the game. Now he's much better at dancing on chandeliers. I could probably get away with using a bracer here, I think. I want to take a sec to thought peek everything. Pour one out for Neo Squid. Wasn't this the one that was originally Corona? With the sun icon, it would make sense. I wonder if I can... Terrorize works on anything here.
Get ghosted.
Cool.
My vision is 2066. What's more, I've got astigmatism.
Oh, sorry, dude. Exor's protection is gone. Okay, I don't wanna beans the eye too soon. Let's just, I don't know, heal bows for cleansing juice, yeah. I don't care that Mario's muted, whatever. Purple Bowser, player 2 bows. It's like Dark Bows before Dark Bows was a thing. The sword can't use contacts.
My vision is 2028. That was from guessing blindly in the exam.
That seems, not counterintuitive. Unhelpful to lie on your, eye exam. I have to stop myself from, like, trying to guess what I think letters might be. Just because it's like, okay, Maury, you don't have to, you know, get a good grade on eye exam. That's not a thing you have to worry about. You want to be as truthful as possible so you get the correct prescription. I just hate the thought of doing poorly on a test. I'm a goody two-shoes.
Weak. So weak.
Hey, you're not supposed to guess, Exor. Boy, that's kind of uncomfortable to look at. Guess I really didn't need that bracer. Well, he's not dead yet. As long as my eyes are open, I'm invincible! I'm invincible! You know what, heck it. I feel like the one with Peach and Bowser probably does more damage if an enemy doesn't have an elemental weakness to exploit. That's still respectable, though. Scarecrow Bell. Yeah, if you had good eye grades, you wouldn't be taking the test. Oh, that's right, he's not protected because I switched out his equipment to the Quartz Charm. Whoops. Good enough. I guess I should probably fix Bowser, maybe. Such a cute little scarecrow, though. I like their little neckerchiefs. Ow. Okay. Gotta... There we go. Impressed you can reach that far, Bows. He's yawning. Oh, he was. Sweepy. There he goes. Into the void. Uh-oh. Gotta get straight eyes on the test. Whee! Do you know where this leads to? It looks like Exor is the contact between the two worlds. In other words, if we follow this road, we'll find Smithy. So, what's keeping us?
Hang on. Hey, I only joined so I could get my castle back. I'm not gonna be dragged along on this stupid hunt. I'm gonna gather my minions and rebuild my castle. And you, Mario, as an official member of Bowser's minions, it's your duty to help with the repairs.
Bowser, you're completely missing the point.
Huh? I had to rip your stuffing out.
No, think about it, Bowser. I'm made of wood, you idiot. But anyway, Exor connects the two worlds, right? Even though we defeated Exor, there will be other weapon beasts that come through that connection. Your castle is at the entrance point to your world. In short, the weapons will all pass through your castle. Is that what you want?
Well, more weapon things coming to take over my castle? What about my privacy? Yikes. This isn't good at all. In fact, this stinks. But I can't just be pals with these nincompoops. I've got an image to keep up. I've got it. No one insults Bowser's minions and gets away with it. I've got a bone to pick with this Smithy guy. Come on, Mario. Let's go teach him a lesson right now, together. I'm so sly.
It looks like we're together on this one.
Let's go.
I love you, Bowser. Best boy. Oh yeah, this time signature. 13-8 time. I actually should probably call it an evening soon. I know there is some post-game stuff in this game. I also need to be mindful of my wrist. I think I'm gonna play to the next save point and I should probably stop. But, I mean, I don't want to get here and then just, you know, stop immediately because I like the music here. Blob.
Amoeboid.
13-8 time. There's a lot of little amoeboids. Oh, never mind. They do kind of remind me of Floppy, yeah.
Well, this is awkward. What should I say?
You know what? I'll even read the journal before calling it an evening. I'll remember this time. Special enemy sure is. Don't you just want to squish it? They look like they'd make good stress balls. Oh. Goodbye. The Foppy battle music is better. I don't recall what theme they're saddled with in Earthbound. There's a lot of interesting battle themes in that game. I don't know if there's a box over there, but if there is, oh well. I'm here now. Look at him go. Look at him go. Okay, well, I didn't think I'd get to the next save point that fast, but I'm gonna read the journal. I'm gonna read the journal. Oh, the mushrooms. I've heard that one described as, oh gosh, how did she describe it? Like a merry-go-round going out of control, or a Ferris wheel going out of control. I can't remember now, but that was the vibe of the song. I know what the music you're thinking of anyway. Terracotta. A step up in terms of power compared to terrapins, but at the end of the day, they're still terrapins. Their red color doesn't make them 3 times as fast. Wow, there's a Gundam reference in here. The pro in their names makes them sound like professionals, but their use of Thornet is amateurish at best. You can't always trust branding. Sound life lessons from Mario RPG. The star part has nothing to do with the Star Road or Star Pieces. They just thought it was a nice sounding name. Is that so wrong? A little bit. But as I said, it's all about the branding. Unlike Joffles, they prefer seafood. They get carried away thinking about raw oyster season. Oh, I see. That's why they look so enraptured. They're thinking about slamming back like 24 raw oysters. These guys fly pretty quick. Maybe they should change their name to Malazumas instead. They have more HP than Big Troopas, but the real reason for their higher rank is their outsized personalities. They look just like blasters, but count as separate monsters because of their different abilities. New versions of tech always have minor feature upgrades, and probably cost 3 times as much. With Wizakoopa's magical treasure box, having 9,999 coins is no mere fantasy. Just be careful to not hit it so much that your arm cramps. In addition to the sword, bow, spear, and axe bosses Smithy forged, there's also this katana wielder. Though a weapon boss, he has the heart of a samurai. I guess that kind of explains a little more about Boomer, sort of. I mean, I can see I guess, metal plates in the side of his head that are reminiscent of a samurai helmet. I don't know what that weird vent protruding out of the back is supposed to be, though. I guess we'll never really know. It's named after the legendary sword Excalibur. But since swords don't exist in Mario's world, there's no way for Mario to get the reference. You know what I thought of earlier? So the old, "Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee?" line was taken out, which I understand because, we want to avoid real-world references in Mario. Plus, that also, as I realized, raises the question, why would Mallow know who Bruce Lee is? That's what I really want to know. Has he been watching kung fu movies in the pond? Just as there are dominant hands, there are dominant eyes too. This right eye has more HP than the left eye, so XR's dominant eye must be the right one. Now, swords don't exist in Mario's world. I mean, have you ever seen Mario use a sword? Although I seem to recall reading in very early concepts of this game, Square did want to give him a sword. I'm glad they did. The hammer just suits him so much better. And imagine then if that carried on up to the Paper Mario series. Paper Mario wielding a sword. Yeah, it'd be weird, right? My vision is 2200. Add astigmatism to that and throw in the fact that I'm getting older and need reading glasses, and I'm struggling to even write this text. Person writing this, are you okay? When you eat something delicious, the taste flows across your mouth. But the only thing flowing from Exor's mouth is the gate to the weapon world. But is the weapon world's umami? Driven by terror, they swing their fear sickles. When that escalates to a Reaper sickle, then it's really overkill. They look like Goombas, but they're squishy and have cute round eyes. If you run up against one, just smile and hope for the best. Okay, there we go. And then the journal. Oil and gunpowder, I need to find it again, but on my phone, sometimes I've taken screenshots of the weird ads I've gotten on Twitter mobile. They're all over the place because I have all my tracking turned off, so they don't know how to advertise to me. So I'll get stuff like, well, maybe they know I'm in Canada because I'll get stuff for Canadian agricultural products that stuff that you would have no reason to advertise unless, I'm a farmer. I'm in charge of a large crop of things, and I've gotten ones for rat traps, which I didn't realize were a trap for rats. I thought it was a goofy post of someone saying, if you put out this bucket, it'll be full of rats in the morning. And I thought, oh boy, rats. Anyway, I think about this because I've also gotten ads for cannabis products because they're legal here in Canada. And they describe the flavors of smoking it. And I just remember one of them saying flavors of oil and gasoline. And I thought, is that what people want? I, I don't know. I guess whatever floats your boat. Ugh. We emerged victorious against the powerful foe, Kulex. It was certainly a difficult fight. He spoke of fighting for a dark mage, but I didn't find him to be such a bad fellow. You like the smell of gasoline. You're like that Space Channel 5 dude. I don't mind the smell of parkades, like parking garages, like underground parking. I can't explain why.
It's just a quick flight to Bowser's Keep on the royal bus. The bus is supposed to be just for Nimbus royalty, so do I count as that now? Anyway, it was a really comfy ride.
Yes, Mally, you are royalty now. Sorry. You will be felled come the revolution. We overcame trials in Bowser's Keep, beat powerful foes like Boomer and Exor, and have finally reached the weapons world. If the last star piece is here, it'll mean the end of our long journey. Well, not really, because I've heard there's some post-game stuff, like refights, and I want to do those. So that is a thing I will do next time, but I need to stop now to spare my wrist. I'm thinking I can't make any promises yet, but I don't work a whole lot of shifts the next week, and especially the week of the New Year's, so I might slip in like maybe an extra stream somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. I was also debating if I wanted to do something special on the 26th, which is Boxing Day here, which I know is not a thing elsewhere. It's not really a holiday, it's just gross consumerism. But anyway, I thought maybe I could do a fun stream for that, like Mario Kart or something. I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm still thinking about it. I also have to see how my wrists are doing, and Mario Kart would be a little harder on my wrists. So, we'll see. Yeah, Merry Crimbo. If you celebrate it, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. Although I think that's... Is that past? I don't remember. I'm embarrassed that I can't remember. But happy Hanukkah if you celebrate it. Eat a latke for me. Merry Crimbo, etc. Have a wonderful holiday, whatever you may do, even if you're just staying home chilling. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and I will catch you next time. Good night.